Welcome to the DO Boxing Show. I'm your host, Dameon Okposio, and I'm here today with professional boxer Zsolt Daranyi, and we're going to find out a little bit more about his boxing career before he tells us about his upcoming fight. Okay, so Zsolt, can you tell us about how you even got started in amateur boxing?
So the way I started amateur boxing is I seen, Roy Jones. My dad used to watch Roy Jones all the time, and I loved it. I loved watching boxing, and my dad loved it too. And I was only 3-4 years old, and my dad used to go on his knees, and we used to just play box, right? So I loved it. He let me knock him out. I win. Yeah, I'm the champ. So it was amazing for me. I loved it. And when I turned a certain age, I told him I want to start competing.
Okay.
And when I was about 9 years old, he brought me to Sully's boxing gym, and I started training there in a few months. When I turned 10, I had my first amateur fight in 2016.
Oh, nice.
At Brampton Cup, and I won that. I loved it. I fell in love even more after I won. So that's how I started boxing.
Okay, and so what are some of the highlights of your amateur career, and how many amateur fights did you end up having?
So I had about 67 amateur fights. I won about 64.
That's good experience.
Yeah, it was good. I was hoping to do more amateur fights, but when I was younger, it was very hard to get fights and stuff like that. So I ended up traveling and got more fights.
Okay.
I won Canadian Nationals 4 times.
Nice.
And I wasn't a Canadian citizen, so I went to Hungary. I wanted to travel, with the team, and I wanted to compete internationally. And I couldn't do that with Canada. I went to senior nationals, and I wasn't able to go. I was supposed to go to Pan Ams and stuff like that, but I wasn't able to go with them because I wasn't a Canadian citizen. So I went to Hungary, and I won the nationals there 2 times.
Okay, nice.
And then the second time I won, I was on the senior national team. They got me to training camp and stuff like that. And my last amateur fights, I had a big international tournament. It was like a small European championship, and I fought a youth world champion, and he was also a European champion and Olympians as well. And I won the whole tournament. I fought good. Those were my last fights. The toughest opponent I would say was a Russian.
Oh, okay.
He was a world champion and southpaw, really good boxer, strong, and I won. I felt really good.
So you were Canadian national champion 3 times and Hungarian national champion twice?
Canadian, 4-time Canadian.
Oh, 4 times, sorry.
And then 2-time Hungarian.
Wow. Okay, so excellent. So then you turned professional. How old were you when you turned professional?
I was 18 years old.
18.
And then I turned 19 when I ended up having my first pro fight.
Okay.
It was a process. I actually turned pro before I actually turned pro. I signed a contract with my manager a year before I actually turned pro, and the process was taking too long. So, and this was when I was 18. So we decided to just stay amateur. I went to nationals, won again, and won the international tournament. And then after that, I turned pro again. And then that's when I actually had my first pro fight. After a few months went by, it was a little hard process, getting everything done, finalizing it, and just the contracts with the promotion and the management and all that.
So you've been staying pretty active as a young fighter. Have you had any fights in Canada yet?
I haven't had any fights in Canada yet. I'm hoping to have some here. It's in the talks, and I'm going to talk to a little bit more people and get that done. I want to fight main event here. And I want to fight in front of my home crowd, my fans, and my friends.
Everyone says that, but one of the things that you're doing, which is smart, is you're staying active wherever you can get fights. Because you got to get fights to stay sharp, and wherever you got to go to get the fights, I think is a smart thing to go stay active. And speaking of staying active, you've got a fight coming up this Saturday, November the 18th. And where's that going to be? That's
going to be North Carolina, Charlotte, November 18th. I fought there before. It's under Prink Promotions. Christy Martin.
Okay, yeah.
She's amazing.
I know her extremely well. Yeah.
She's amazing. So I fought on her card before, and I'm fighting again. And she's amazing. I love to fight that. I want to come back because she's great people.
Yes.
So I'm happy I'm fighting under her card again, and then I'm fighting again December 9th. That's going to be in North Virginia.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know who's putting on that fight card?
No, I don't know that one.
Okay. But yeah, Christy Martin is an amazing person. She came up actually for one of the boxing trade shows that we had here at the Hansa House and I followed her career for a long time. She was an amazing fighter herself.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's awesome, and that's an amazing opportunity. So what else are you doing? Like, what do you do in your spare time? What do you do in your downtime?
So I'm a full-time daddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got my son. He's 3 years old, turning
nice.
4 in March. So I have him full-time. It's a handful, especially at the age of 3. But I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Okay, excellent.
It pushes me, motivates me, and I want to make him proud of me.
Excellent.
And I want him to say one day, my dad's a world champion. Even to this day, now he tells people, my dad's strong. He's a fighter. He's a good fighter. He's strong. Yeah,
excellent.
So it makes me smile when he says stuff like that, right? So,
nice. So you're based in Canada, and you're training now at Champion Boxing Club?
Yeah, so I'm training here. I just started training with Champions Boxing Club, and I like it here. They train hard, and I'm learning new things, and I like it here. And
John Melick and Rafael Delgado have a long history of working with a lot of guys that became champions or good professional fighters. Mm-hmm. And sorry, you were going to say also?
Yeah, and also I train at Sully's as well sometimes with Tony Morrison, and I started with Tony Morrison actually when I was 9 years old.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and then I went to Chris Johnson afterwards. I was there for about 10 years, but even then I still went to Tony.
Right.
Once in a while.
Tony's a great trainer.
Yeah, he's great, and even now, and I come here, I go to Tony's as well, and I was training full time with Tony for almost, about 2 years now.
Okay.
And, I need some new. I need more people to train with, so,
right.
And different coaching and stuff like that. So I figured, I came here for sparring, and I like what they do, and we ran together, and John pushed us. I was like, this is what I need. I need a coach that will push me.
Well, it's good. It's good when you can have the environment where there's other professional athletes as well, trying. That they're hungry and they're looking to do things as well too. They're active, and there's that kind of a similar drive with everybody. So I think that's great, man. Champion Boxing Gym is aptly named. Tony Morrison's a great coach as well too. Phenomenal at conditioning. He was a former Canadian heavyweight champion. So you're surrounding yourself with all the good people. So what is down in the future? What are you looking at?
So down in the future, right now I just want to stack these wins. I'm going to keep winning these fights, and I'm staying active. So hopefully I'll be 19-0 soon, 20-0, and then from there, look at TV-wise, bigger fights, better opponents, stronger, higher level, and from there, the world title is not too far. So I think in the next 2 years, great things are going to happen. Just these next 2 years. So I'm very excited. I do want to go to America for training camp as well, get some good sparring out there, world class, beat some of the guys up.
And it's good to move around, and I think that's an important lesson for Canadian fighters that want to build themselves. Sometimes you have to travel a little bit. You can still remain and have your base here, but you can travel to get the experience and to get the fights. So you're doing a great job. Good luck on Saturday, and that fight's going to be possibly broadcasted or no?
It's going to be on my Facebook. For sure I'm going to put it live. But I think it might be on some TV there or broadcasted live off the promotion. I will find out. I'll keep everyone posted on my Facebook.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask you actually. Where can people find you?
So Facebook, it's Zsolt Daranyi, ZSOLT, last name Daranyi, Daramy, and that's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Okay, same. Okay,
yeah.
Okay, excellent. So follow Zsolt Daranyi. He's gonna fight coming up this Saturday as well as in December. And remember, if you have any questions related to boxing, send us a message through Twitter at DOKPOSIO, through email okposio@hotmail.com, and don't forget to subscribe to get every episode of the DO Boxing Show. Thanks for tuning into this episode, and we'll catch you on the next one.